Have you ever noticed the same animal or number or a particular image appearing over and over again in your day? A song on the radio that seems to perfectly answer a question you were just thinking about. A single feather that appears on your path right when you were looking for a sign of hope. We often dismiss these moments as simple coincidences, little quirks of a random world. But what if they aren't random at all? What if these are little messages, little notes being passed to you from a deeper, wiser part of yourself? What if your own life, right now, is speaking to you in a secret, personal language? The great spiritual explorer Carl Jung believed this to be profoundly true. He saw that our inner world, what he called the psyche, doesn't communicate in spreadsheets or to-do lists. It speaks in pictures, in feelings, in stories and symbols. It's a language not of the head, but of the soul. And learning to understand it, even just a little, can feel like coming home. So, what are these symbols? They aren't grand, universal signs that you need a special dictionary to decode. A symbol that speaks to you might mean something completely different to someone else. It's deeply, beautifully personal. It could be the recurring dream you have about an old, forgotten house. It could be the unexpected fascination you suddenly develop for the moon, or a specific type of tree, or the color blue. It could be a character in a movie or a book that you feel an inexplicable, powerful connection with. Think of these symbols as little sparks of light from your unconscious mind. That vast, wise part of you that holds all your memories, your unexpressed feelings, and your deepest potential. It's the part of you that knows where you've been, and it has a sense of where you need to go for healing and wholeness. You might wonder, why bother with this? Life is busy and complicated enough. But learning to listen to this inner language isn't another task to add to your list. It's an act of profound kindness to yourself. When we feel lost, disconnected, or stuck in a pattern we can't seem to break, it's often because we've stopped listening. Our conscious, everyday mind is trying to solve the problem one way, with logic and reason, while our deeper self is trying to send us a clue in a completely different language. It's like trying to navigate a deep forest with a city map. It just won't work. These symbols are the map of your inner forest. They point towards what needs healing, what needs your attention, what part of you is ready to grow. They don't predict the future, but they illuminate the present in a powerful way. They help us understand why we feel the way we do, and they gently guide us toward a feeling of wholeness, of being truly and completely ourselves. Jung once said, "A symbol always stands for something more than its obvious and immediate meaning." What a beautiful way to put that. He's telling us that the world and our own inner experience is so much richer than it first appears. That feather on the sidewalk isn't just a feather. That recurring dream isn't just a random movie playing in your head. It has a moreness to it. It's an invitation. It's the universe and your own soul tapping you on the shoulder and whispering, "Hey, look at this. There's something here for you." It's asking us to pause just for a moment and wonder, not to analyze it to death, but to feel into it. What does this image feel like to you? Hopeful? Sad? Mysterious? Freeing? The feeling is the key that unlocks the meaning. So, how do we begin to listen? It starts with simple, quiet attention. You don't need any special skills or training. You just need a little bit of curiosity about your own life. When something catches your eye or your heart, don't just brush it aside as meaningless. Notice it. Acknowledge it. Maybe keep a small notebook or a note on your phone. Write down the dream you remember, the strange coincidence, the image that keeps popping into your mind. You don't have to understand it right away. The first step is just to honor it, to simply say, I see you. Let's imagine you keep seeing a lone wolf in pictures, on TV, maybe even a logo on a passing truck. The logical mind will dismiss it, but the curious heart asks, what does a wolf mean to me? Not to a mythology book or a search engine, but to me, in my life, right now. Does it represent a feeling of loneliness I need to address? Or does it represent a fierce independence I've been longing to embrace? Does it speak of needing to find my pack, my true community? Or does it speak of a wild, untamed part of myself that I've kept locked away for too long? There's no single right answer. The healing is in the practice of sitting with the question. Let the symbol speak to you in its own time. By simply paying attention, you are opening a channel of communication with the wisest part of yourself. You are building a bridge between your everyday world and your profound inner landscape. And that bridge is where the magic happens. It's where we find guidance, comfort, and a deep, unshakable sense of being connected to your own unique story. Your life is not just a series of random events. It is a story, a conversation, a beautiful and intricate tapestry that is constantly being woven. And these symbols are the golden threads. They are clues left by your own soul for you and only you. Learning to read them is a journey, not a destination. Some days the messages will be clear, like a whisper right in your ear. Other days they will be faint, like a distant star on a cloudy night. And that's okay. The simple, loving act of looking, of listening, is what changes everything. It's a profound declaration that you are ready to connect with the whole of who you are. Have you ever noticed a symbol that seems to be following you? A recurring image or idea in your own life? If you feel comfortable sharing, I would love to read about your experience in the comments below. It's so beautiful to see the unique ways our souls speak to each one of us. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me, for being open to this exploration. It's a gift to walk this path together. Remember to be patient and kind with your own unfolding story. May your journey inward bring you peace. Until next time.